the Yobali president, the man himself, off the scene for 2 years, back on scene 2023. As we're counting down to another year, Chanda Mbao is in the studio.
What's up, man? How you doing?
How you doing? How's everything going?
I'm well, thank you. I'm well.
Great having you. You brought us some wow song.
Thank you.
Moko, amazing visual, amazing work. But again, I'm still going to find out from you. 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
You went quiet.
Yeah.
I was just seeing some stories, updates on your Instagram. You like more Instagram, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Facebook is rare.
Yeah, not as much.
What social media handle is like your favorite? Twitter, Facebook, Threads?
Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
Just because I'm more information based. Like I read a lot, so I like keep track of news and stuff like that on Twitter. And then it's also easy. Like if I have an idea, I'll just like say what I feel or what I think. So
yeah,
I like Twitter.
Welcome on the show. Once again, Yatu Vibes. Pachimwera sana pano kumva kuinozona nokushita kufind out. But tell us, give us an update. 2 years in a row. Like, what were you up to?
Man, I mean, I guess you know, some people out there know, like those who follow me know that I guess I live a double life. I've always been in the corporate world and I do quite a bit in terms of business, and I started my own company a few years ago, as well as now sitting on a few company boards. So yeah, so it's just been a lot of activity on the business front, and you know, when you have that opportunity to focus and make something for yourself and be on stable ground, I encourage anyone to take it. So yeah, so that's where my focus was for a little bit.
Nice. Let's talk about your brand new song, the inspiration. Why the song? Why now?
Honestly, just because I felt like it. You know, it's not like heavily strategized. You know, it's not like no, because it's the 3rd of November, therefore there's no like big explanation. I just felt like dropping. But one thing that's inspired me is just that my feeling is that there's like less and less hip hop, especially hip hop of this type, dominating, I think, in media. I mean, more and more, like if you go out or if you just consume any media content, you're seeing more and more, which is good. I mean, but other genres growing as well. But like Amapiano, Afrobeat and stuff like that, that kind of seems to be, you know, some of the flavors of the day. So I just felt like, you know, like my lane is getting less attention these days, so I came back for the Yobalis, you know. You
came back for the Yobali. Is it the reason why maybe you felt like the Yobalis that are there, they're not doing enough work?
Nah, I don't know. I don't say that.
You're saying you came back for the Yobalis.
I'm just the president, so it's different.
Okay.
When the president is away,
the president needs to look around if people are working. Are people working?
Well, I'm the president, so I had to come.
If you're the president, who's the vice president?
Ooh, that's a very good question. We'll think about this. We'll draw out the whole cabinet.
Okay, you need to. We need to find out. Because you've been talking about the president of the Yobalis, but how come we haven't seen a vice president?
No, we'll work on this.
Someone to be advising you. Maybe someone. Yeah, like we haven't seen that on your social medias. Yeah, but let's talk about the industry in itself. It has been a good 2023. In as much as you were busy with other stuff, maybe give us a highlights from what you've been seeing, how the music, the growth of Zambian music. What's your take?
Man, it's good. I think we're making positive strides. More and more I see kind of like corporate involvement, corporate sponsorships, obviously award shows, you know. We obviously went for a few years without awards, so, you know, just having the activity is important. Obviously there's a lot of things to be refined, a lot of things to improve on. But having the activity and having just some form of foundation or base is important. So, so I would say, you know, a lot of positive strides. You know, I saw, you know, one of my favorite Zambian artists, you know, recently had a show, I guess, in their home region, Copper Belt. So, you know, so stuff like that happening more and more is really dope. So I'm here for it. Yeah.
Do you find it an offensive statement, or maybe when someone gives an opinion saying? I know there are Yobalis that listen to your stuff, but there's some people that who feel like you need to go a bit commercial, or maybe you have a reason why you do such music, because from start you have maintained the type of music that you do. Nothing has changed. People that know you from day one, they know that what I'm saying is true. Let's have that conversation.
Yeah, no, man, look, my belief or my philosophy about music, man, is it's all about authentic voice, right? So anyone who's familiar with my story knows my life story, knows like why my accent is the way it is, etc., etc. So it's just a part of my life story, you know. And I feel like any artist, when he gets to the microphone or gets to the studio, should speak their life experience. You know, we all have kind of a different perspective. We all have different stuff we grew up listening to. You know, we all have that little something that we can bring, that we can add. So this is just me, you know, I can't be anyone else. Neither can anyone else be me. You know, because other people get criticism of the opposite. Some people are told, no, you'll never go international like this. You know what I mean? And I actually resent that too, because I don't think I believe that those debates are not credible. You know, I think ultimately what's going to take Zambian music international is one, it's obviously an effort and a cooperation between kind of media, artists, and kind of other stakeholders and entities to propel the arts and music to a level where we have a strong international footing, right? So it takes a cooperative effort. And then I also think one big aspect of it is diversity. If you look at any music industry in the world that you would say is successful, that music industry is built upon several genres, several types of art, right? So take, for example, South Africa. The reason why the South African music industry is what it is because they have had, starting from Kwaito, to Gom, to Amapiano, to House. They have so many different types of music that are all kind of receiving love and attention that it gives that whole industry credibility. You don't have an industry, you don't have an ecosystem if one genre is what you consider success, right? Take the US, right? The US has got everything you can think of, right? From country music, pop music, hip hop, everything. And this is true of all music industries. So, you know, anyone who is a real music enthusiast and is enthusiastic about Zambian music growing should sit and think and analyze. So rather than saying, no, in Zambia we need more this, we actually don't need more this, we need more everything. And we need more cooperation amongst everybody to raise the level of the industry as a whole.
Nice. It was great having a quick conversation with you. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about, maybe in your remix?
No, man, just really it's a big thank you to the fans. You know, shout out to everyone that's been supporting. The Yo Bali president, always here for you. You know, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, you know, wherever, Chanda Mbao and everything. I'm here, we're dropping, and we're back active, and there's a lot in the stash. Big features, USA, Nigeria, SA, everything. It's all there, so we're active.